Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Hey guys, hope you're doing well and hope you had a good week here so far. So I thought to do some more videos about the life in Bali and start answering your questions. So basically this video is going to be about some of the questions you might have if you're planning to go to Bali or are already there, and some of the things in life that might be different from what you're used to. So one of the questions that people ask a lot, and it's very interesting to know if you're gonna go to Bali, is how can you get internet anywhere, and what is the best carrier to use when you're in Bali, or for instance the rest of Indonesia. Now I personally recommend the Telkomsel, and they are a very good carrier for me. For instance, a lot of people also recommend them. They have a lot of coverage all around Indonesia, even places I didn't expect that would have coverage. For instance, on the boat, in different beaches, there were a few areas where there might not have been good coverage, but for the most part, almost everywhere I went there, I didn't have an issue with having service. So I would really recommend them if you are going to join a carrier. There are also different carriers as well, like XL Mobile and different ones, but I've not seen as many good experiences from using them, and they could be good. They are a bit cheaper. Telkomsel is the most expensive you're gonna pay, but even being the most expensive, it's still pretty affordable. When I would have a subscription there for about a month, I would only pay maybe around 50,000 rupiahs, which is about $5, or if I really needed a lot more internet, I could pay up to maybe $20 per month, and that would be like for over 100 gigabytes. If you just want to get your basic plan for maybe 5 to 10 gigabytes a month and some text and calls, you can expect to pay around $5 to $10 a month and really be able to do everything you need to. So it's a lot more affordable than, for example, Western countries, even with the most expensive carrier plan, and it's definitely worth it. Now, one thing you do also need to know is when you do start to join a new carrier, and say for instance if your phone is not registered in Indonesia, you actually do need to take it to a correct store, such as Telkomsel store, and register there, and you need to bring your passport to link it to your phone, because basically a lot of the carriers there have to be linked to the passport if you're not from Indonesia. So you should definitely make sure you have that ready. It's something that I didn't know at first, and I wanted to just go and buy a SIM card from a local store, and I put it in my phone, and then I realized it didn't work. There was no service, no connection, because the phone was not itself registered in Asia. So if your phone is not registered in Asia, you do need to bring your passport, and then you bring the SIM card, or you get a new SIM card there, and then you can activate your phone when you do that. Another thing that is also something that you might need to know before you go to Bali or already there is how is the convenience of different things. For example, how are the stores? How do you get your essential needs met? And this is a good question. For most people, if you are in a good location, you will have access to a lot of stores that are open very late, or some of them are even open overnight. And there are a lot of different options you can choose from. For example, there's Indomart, there's Circle K, and there is different other stores such as Mini Mart as well, and these are all little markets where you can buy some of your basic things you need, such as your tissue paper, such as your soap, and some of the food items you might need, such as milk, and they're all pretty competitive with the price. And the most cheapest one that I found is Indomart. I think you're gonna find the cheapest prices there, but you do sometimes have to drive a little bit farther to go to Indomart. There are a lot of mini marts as well. They're also close by and still pretty affordable, but they are one of the most expensive ones for the markets, but really not too expensive if you compare the prices. Now obviously if you're looking for a proper grocery store, you can find those as well. There's Pepito, and there's Fresh Co, I believe, and a few other ones as well, where you can get all your essentials you need there, similar to Western grocery stores. And then if you're looking to go more local, you can find the local markets in Canggu, in Seminyak, and those markets are going to be the best value, and you're going to get a lot more stuff. There's going to be more local foods there. You're going to get really good produce, really fresh for really cheap prices. So yeah, go there if you're looking to get some of more of your shopping done for your main groceries. But if you're just looking to get a few essential things, try to go to one of the stores like Mini Mart, Circle K, or Indomart. Now, if you do have a phone plan through one of the carriers in Indonesia, you can re-top up your phone there and add more balance to your phone by going to these stores. And in most places you can do this fairly easily. You just give them your cell phone number and then they can add more balance to your account. It does depend on which one you use, but for the most part it's really easy to do. The most easy one I went to when I was just recharging my phone and adding more account balance was definitely the Mini Mart. It was very easy. You can just do it yourself, usually on this little iPad here, and quickly top up your balance, and sometimes they can do it for you too as well. So it's fairly easy to go and top up your balance. You can't really do it online unless you have a local credit card or a local account, so you do have to go in person to add more data to your account in most cases, unless you have a friend that can do it for you, or you do have a local account. So just be aware of that. A few days before your balance is going to run out, you should go to the store. Otherwise you're going to be left without any balance on your account and you won't have any service. Now, another question that you might need to know is when you're in Bali or most parts of Indonesia, most people there do not drink the tap water. It's not that great for the most part. I would not recommend it. You can use it to brush your teeth or have a shower, but definitely if you're gonna drink, you should definitely get the bottled water in the stores such as the Circle K or the Mini Mart basically, and that's pretty cheap still, very affordable. You can get a big bottle, about 1 liter of water for maybe 10,000 or 9,000 rupiahs, or you can get a small bottle for maybe 4,000 or 5,000 rupiahs. Also, if you do rent out some of the shared villas or apartments there, they also sometimes have the big water jugs there that you can use as well on the property itself. It depends which one you go to, and sometimes you pay a little bit more for it if it does have that your water you can use there. That's the fresh water as well. But if you don't have that, it's not a worry. You can still go and get your water easily from any of these stores. Just get a few of the 1 liter jugs and put it in the fridge or just your place, and you're good to go. Now, if you're going to order food, there are some great places you can order food, such as these mobile apps if you don't want to go out or it's raining or you're too tired, for instance. I would definitely recommend the most popular one is Gojek, and that one has a lot more of the places that you can order food from, and it's very good service, very efficient. You can almost order anything. You can even tell the driver to go to a certain store, such as a flower shop, or get the item that you want, and just tell them how much you want to pay for the item, and they will go to the store and they will pick up that item for you and take photos if you need to, and then they'll drop it at your location and you will pay them what they paid basically. So it's a really efficient service if you need to go get something that you can't really see on the app, which is also great. You can also use Grab too as well. Grab is the other most popular website and app here for ordering the food online, and it's still pretty good. You can get some good promos there, but it is not as popular and doesn't have as much stuff as Gojek and GoFood, but definitely have those both apps downloaded and you can be good to go almost anywhere you are. So that's a short video here on answering some of your questions and what you might need to know before you go to Bali. I'm going to be creating more of these videos here in the next few days. If you like this content, definitely be sure to give a thumbs up and also comment below if you have any certain questions you would like me to cover or answer about living in Bali, and I will be sure to get back to you in the next video. For now, thank you so much for watching this video and have a great rest of your day. Until next time, have a nice day. Peace.